Hello and welcome to the epilogue of cooking every single recipe in the official 5 Nights at Freddy's cookbook. Today is a special episode because I'm going to rank every recipe from worst to best. Be warned, I did alter some of my ratings to better fit my opinion of the recipe. Without further ado, in last place, the bottom of the barrel, the only recipe in the book that I actually dislike, it's Sundrop's Energy Balls. This recipe is fine, and a lot of my family like them, but there's one fatal mistake for me. The coconut. I hate coconut, and it is a standout ingredient in this recipe. That's why it is at the bottom of my list and gets a 2 out of 10. In 40th place, it's perfectly mediocre. It's neither bad nor good. It's jealous of every recipe in front of it. Monty Gator's Green with Envy. This recipe is probably one of the healthiest, but that doesn't give any extra points. This recipe doesn't taste bad. The apple mint kind of overpower everything else, but I can handle that. I think the main issue is the drink is its texture. It's just not as smooth as you'd want it to be, and it's like the apple skin. It's just like the flaky apple skin. It would be better if you just peeled the apples. 5 out of 10. Now for 39th place. It looks like it's the least healthy. It's the most basic in its section. It'll make sure your kids are safe and sound. The Superstar Daycare Strawberry Shake. It's pretty good. It didn't taste like strawberry as much as I would have liked it to. And it tastes more like a smoothie. On the other hand, it has whipped cream and sprinkles. 6.5 out of 10. Coming in our 38th spot is the perfect side to any Italian dish. The food in general, not the specific recipe. It's Circus Baby's cheesy garlic bread with sweet balsamic onions. This recipe being this low might be my own fault because I thought the onions are too sweet after adding more sugar, as well as making it using gluten-free flour. Although I don't really like onions on pizza in general, and I don't think onions belong on garlic bread. All in all, this recipe was pretty yummy, and I can never dislike garlic bread, except for the one time it made me feel sick and it's on a school field trip. All that being said, it's a 7 out of 10. Now, we're on to repeating ratings. And because I don't want this video to be over an hour long, I'm going to group them up. Now, it's time for spots 37 to 33. All of these recipes, I've given a 7.5 out of 10. These recipes taste very good, but have some flaws. I'll list the prominent ones for each. Spot 37 belongs to Fazbear's Dunking Cinnamon Sticks with chocolate dipping sauce. The dipping sauce is a little too bitter for me, and it tasted a little too much like bread, but still very yummy. Spot 36 is Glamrock Freddy's Fully Loaded Hot Dogs. There's just too much stuff on the hot dog. I would still eat it in a heartbeat though. Spot 35 belongs to Funtime Foxy's 3 Cheese Veggie Surprise. Super good, but I don't really like peppers on pizza. Now spot 34 is the OG Phaser Blast Pulled Pork Tacos. Very good, but this rush was a little too spicy, and the pulled pork tastes a little bit too much like barbecue sauce. The last of the 7.5s is spot 33, Foxy's Sloppy Pulled Pork Burger. Pretty much the same as the last one, except instead of sriracha, it was just too sloppy. Now, 32 to 22 are all rated an 8 out of 10. All these recipes taste very good with only one real flaw to eat. 32, Fazcade Pulled Pork Quesadillas. The juice made them a little soggy. '31, Eggs Benedict with Glamrock Glamour. The chorizo was a little overpowering. 30, Chica's Crispy Fried Chicken. A tad bland maybe, I don't remember this one that well. '29, Freddy Fudge Bar Chocolate Fudge Brownies. Don't love the texture the hazelnuts add. '28, Soda-Roni Slushy. A little too lemony, overpowers the raspberry a little. '27, Bonnie's Ultimate Burger with Crispy Buttermilk Onions. Didn't love the onions. 26. Mr. Hippo's crispy fish bites and spicy rice. Too spicy. 25. Bellora's salmon burger. A tad sweet and a tad spicy. 24. Dancing Rabbit Lady sizzling churros. The chocolate sauce is again a tad bit bitter, especially when paired with the sweet churros. 23. Monty's mouth-watering melon meltdown. Really solid, while watermelon just is simply not a powerful flavor. 22. Foxy's Fruity Cove Cooler. By far my favorite drink. It just doesn't hold a candle to the stuff above it. Well, this sure is a lot of recipes. We're almost halfway done. To push us over that threshold, it's time for the recipes I've rated an 8.5. All of these recipes are just a smidgen better than the 8s. Spot 21 belongs to Funtime Chica's harissa chicken wings. The coating on them had a slightly odd texture, but they're still very yummy. Balloon Boy's chicken and chorizo fajitas. The chorizo was a little overpowering, and the peppers weren't my favorite. Security Breach Meatball Sub. A little too saucy, but so good. 18. Raspberry and white chocolate Mr. Cupcakes. So cute, but the icing didn't work properly for some reason. Roxanne Wolf's Chocolate and Cherry Mousse. The cherry jam was a little strong, but typing this is making me hungry. 16. Chica's Fiery Thai Chicken Salad. Mint was a little overpowering, and the dressing was a little too spicy. 15. Moondrop's Blueberry Pancakes. I can't think of any problems I have with this one. The recipes above it are just better. 14. Lefty's Meat Bite Skewers. Same as Moondrop Pancakes, I just can't think of any problems. I couldn't think of any problems for the last two recipes, so from the 9s onward, I'm just going to start listing the good stuff instead. That makes the previous recipes sound bad. I like to remind everyone that no recipe, other than the energy bills, are bad. They are, for the most part, pretty good to great. With that out of the way, on to the 9s. Starting off with number 13, Funtime Freddy's Dirty Wedges pulled pork and pickled salsa. This was so good. The pulled pork, salsa, and seasoned potatoes worked together so well. Ned Bear's Popping Chicken Bites. The chili dipping sauce was so good, and the popcorn and the breading added such a fun texture. 11. Freddy Fazbear's Pepperoni Express. You can't go wrong with pizza. The capers and arugula make it unique enough without interfering with the pizza flavor. 10. Freddy's Garlicky Pizza Twirls and Spicy Dip. This is like a beautiful mutant cross between a cinnamon bun and pizza, and looking at this picture is making me crave it. 9. Stage Fright Salmon Patty Sub. The pickled vegetables, the salmon patties, and the zingy mayo make this a heavenly meal. 8. on the prowl coconut curry. The chicken, bean, and sauce on rice, it's so good. It has just enough lime flavor, and the texture of the bamboo shoots, immaculate. No introduction needed, the 9.5 start with spot 7, zingy salmon lemongrass skewers, Bonnie style. The noodle salad is so good. The peas, chilies, and cashew add such a unique and flavorful flavor. And the skewers being lemongrass is so fun, and it gives a little lemon flavor which complements the salmon beautifully. Six, Chica's Ultimate Thai Chicken Burger. This was the first recipe that really blew me out of the water. The slaw is a perfect match to the slightly spicy chicken burger in the slightly spicy sauce. 5, L Chips fully loaded tortillas. Nachos are so good, and these are a kind of healthy version. 4, Pirate Plunder Bar endorsed by Foxy. This is the best dessert in the book cookbook. The peanut butter, chocolate, marshmallows, and Rice Krispie texture. Oh baby! I literally eat an entire pan in one sitting. Now, for the top 3, all of which are 10 out of 10s. To round off this list, in 3rd place, the Puppets The Eggy Benedict. This is just a better version of the other Eggs Benedict. It's better because it doesn't have the chorizo overpowering the egg flavor. Instead, it has a delicious mix of kale and mushroom. It also helps that I used a pan attachment specifically made for poaching eggs so they didn't come out deformed. In 2nd place is Bonnie's Buddha Bowl. Every part of this recipe is amazing, but the 2 standout sections are the chickpeas and tofu. The chickpeas were cooked in a harissa spice mix that made them taste phenomenal. The tofu was cooked in maple syrup, and holy, that was, I'm pretty sure, the first time I've had tofu, and I definitely see the appeal. Finally, in 1st place, the best recipe this book has to offer is Glamrock Freddy's Mac and Cheese. The breadcrumbs, the cheese, the kale. This is one of, if not the best mac and cheeses I've ever had, and I would definitely defend it with my life. If you only make one recipe from this book, it should be Glamrock Freddy's Mac and Cheese. Thank you so much for watching and sitting through this longer video. If you made it all the way to the end, why not drop a like, maybe subscribe? There won't be any videos on this channel for a week or 2. I will be uploading to my gaming channel, so you should check it out. Well, I'll be seeing you next time with a brand new pop culture cookbook.